dance WayV's turn back time. So to begin, you're going to be seeing a screen now that has the times for everything. So if you just want to go to the end and watch it with counts or go to a specific part, you can do that. I'll split the times in the description box down below. Well, so I'm going to be teaching you the chorus, and we're going to start from when they push out and go down before they oh and hit. So what the first moves are, you'll say, and this is all in Mandarin, so I don't speak Mandarin, so I don't really know the lyrics except for the English part, so I'll mainly be doing counts and then the English lyrics, which is like turn back time. Anyway, so to begin, they'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on the 1, 2 is when they're going to move. So all this is with the hands is they're going to push out to either side. They're going to be at shoulder level, straight out on either side. And then you're going to push onto your left foot forward. And you're going to have your body slightly angled kind of to the right corner. So it's going to look like 7, 8, 1. On 2, you're just going to drop. So come down to a squat and your hands are going to come down in between your legs, just fall to the ground. And then after that is the 3, 4, 5, 6. And what that is after you drop, so it'll be 1, 2, what your hands are going to be doing, they're going to be like a twist. It's mostly with your right hand that you're kind of punching. At least when watching 10, he basically just does the right hand. A couple of the members do a little bit of the left, but it looks like most of them are just moving the right. And so all that is have your hands in fists, and you're going to have your left hand straight out at shoulder level. And then your right hand is going to circle towards your body, punch out, circle towards your body, punch out. Yeah, and so that's going to be 1, 2, oh, oh. So on like the oh is when you're going to punch, punch. Yeah, and with that, your legs, so after you come down on the 2, when you jump up for the punch, punch, you're going to jump onto your left foot, and then your body's going to face forward. And then you're going to be kicking back with your right foot. So if you look from the side, what that looks like is you're down here, and then when you jump up, you're going to basically bend at the knee, bringing up your heel, so keeping your legs kind of together, and then you're going to push your foot back straight, but keeping it off the ground, then bring it back equal to the left foot, and then push it back again. Yeah, so it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so back to normal. One more time, it's going to look like 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so on the 3, 4 is when you kick and punch at the same time. 3, 4. After that, you're going to 3, 4, 5. On the 5, you're going to bring your right foot together to your left, and you're going to hop so that you're facing more the left side. And what you're going to do with your hands is after they punched out here, they're just going to come in towards kind of like your head, and then they're going to throw something to the other side, like you're throwing it away, down to the left, and then down to your hips. Yeah, so it's going to look like after you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so just 5 is when you throw and your feet come together. 5, 6 on the 7, 8, and minute by minute. This is on the lyrics, so you can also listen to the lyrics, but again, I don't know them, so I'll just teach you the counts. But what that is, so you've thrown your hands, they're gonna be kind of like you're grabbing ropes or grabbing like a stick, and then you're gonna grab kind of like the stick in front of you or the bar, and then you're gonna take a step with your left foot, and then you're gonna kind of imagine you're breaking the stick by bringing up your right knee and kind of hitting it. So if you look from the front, it's going to look like grab the stick with both your hands and take a step with your left foot, then break the stick over your right knee by bringing up the knee and leaning back. Yeah, so that'll look like after you 3, 4, 5, 6, break the stick. Good. After that, 7, 8, and minute. All that is after you've broken the stick, after you broke the stick, you're going to take a step with your right foot, then take a step with your left foot so that your body is now facing the right, your head's forward, but you're twisted to the right. Yeah, so it's just going to be after you throw 6, 7, 8, and good. After that, minute by minute. All that is is after you've right, left, you're gonna take a step with your right foot back, and you're gonna bring up your hands so that it's about chest level in a fist with your thumb up, and that's going to be on the minute, and then you're just bending your legs, and then by minute, you're gonna have your right hand in a pointer position, and you're just going to kind of like you're counting, open the fingers, you're like counting the time. So you're going to open your left pointer finger by hitting your hand once, and then opening up your left middle finger. Yeah, and that's gonna look like after you 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute by minute with the hands. And as you do that, on the by minute, you're just gonna take a small step back with your right foot, keeping your legs bent, and that's just gonna be with the finger. So if you look from the side, it'll look like minute by minute. Yeah, and as I do that, you can kind of see how I'm leaned my head kind of to the right, so I'm slightly hunched over, so I'm not just straight up minute by minute, I'm kind of leaned over with my head and body a little bit, so it's like minute by minute. Yeah, I'm kind of letting myself fall down with that back foot. Cool, so that's gonna be one more time after you throw 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute by minute. Good, let's bring that back to the beginning up until there, and then move on. Cool, so I'll say 7, 8, 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute by minute. Good. After that, so after you minute by minute, or it'll be 1, 2, 3, you're going to 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And what that is, I'll show you what the hands are doing, because the foot's easy, but I'll show you what the hands are doing first. So after you minute by minute, that's 1, 2, 3. On the 4 and, you're gonna have your right hand open with the palm facing the body, and then you're going to move it towards your left elbow as you hit your left arm towards the right wall, but keeping it parallel with the ground. So then you're gonna move your right hand to your left elbow, come back, and then you're gonna bring your right arm down underneath your left arm, and then push up. So it's going to be minute by minute, 4 and 5 and your left arm is just moving opposite your right arm, so it's going to move to the right when your right arm moves to the left, and then back, and then when your right arm comes down, your left arm kind of comes up, and then down like that. Yeah, so one more time, it's going to be after you minute by minute, 4 and 5 and, good. And when the arm comes up, your right arm is now going to be closer to your body than the left arm. Good, after that, your arms are just going to come around, so they're both going to go down with the palms open, down, and then you're going to come up into a diagonal with your right arm up in the upper right diagonal, and your hand's going to come into a fist before you on the boom, 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 it's going to punch down, 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 down. Yeah, that'll make more sense with the feet, but just know your hands are going to come around and then punch, 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 punch. Down, cool. Let's go back and do that with the feet, and then I'll do that ending part just a little bit better. Cool. So the feet, while your hands are moving, after you minute by minute, they're going to be moving the knees of your left leg while you move your hands. So when your left hand, let's say your knee is following your left hand. So when the left hand comes to the right, you're going to be twisting off of your left foot, and you're going to twist the left knee in towards the right, and then open it back to the left, and then to the right, and then back to the left again. Yeah, so it's going to look like after you minute by minute, knee and before we step. Good. So after that, so after 2 twists of the knee, so knee to the right, right, and you're going to hear a boom. So if you want to go with the counts, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is when you're going to take a step. There's also a boom in the background though, if you hear that. So what that 6 is after you've twisted your left leg twice, twist, and you're going to take a step with your right foot forward, and that's going to help initiate your hands around before they hit down. Yeah, and that's just gonna be on the 6, or you'll hear a boom, and your body's gonna be twisted to the left. Good, so one more time, that's gonna look like from the minute by minute. It's going to be 7, 8, minute by minute, 4 and 5 and 6. Good, so after that, a little bit more with the timing now with the hands. 6, 7, you're just kind of up here. On the 7, 8 and 1 is when you're gonna punch, and all that is 6, 7, 8, and then on the 1 count, you're gonna throw both your hands down, opening them up, and just crossing, and that's gonna move you to your new position. Yeah, and there's gonna be like a thumping in the background that you'll hear the bass. So if you also wanna just follow the bass, you can hear that too. Yeah, but so one more time, it's gonna be after you, minute by minute, we'll do that. So it'll be minute by minute, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, and throw down 1. Good. Cool, let's bring it back to the beginning, up through there, and then move on. So it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 0, 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute by minute, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Yeah, and also just one more thing with the 7, 8, when your right hand punches down, your left hand is actually still open in a flat hand. So just keep that open as you kind of gradually bring the hands closer together. Cool, after that, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, they're just moving to position, so you can do whatever you want. 2, 3, 4. The next is the 5, 6, 7, 8, and all this is, some of them, we'll do the hands first. What the hands are doing is you're going to be like you're grabbing up some suitcases and picking them up behind you, and as you pick them up behind you, you lean your body forward, and then you bring your arms down and then cross in front of your body before they reach down and pick up the suitcases again. So your arms and body is just going to be suitcases, cross, suitcases, and what your feet are doing, some of them do more of a twist than others. Some of them just like put the feet back, front, back, so you can do whatever you want. I'm not wearing socks right now and my floor is kind of sticky, so I'm probably not going to be twisting, but just so that if I did twist, it would look like if I was wearing shoes or was in the garage, it would be twist my left heel to the right when I come back, then twist it out, and then in. So basically, every time you ha, ha, when you land your poses, your left heel is going to be to the right so that you're kind of in this like curtsy position, and then it's going to twist as you're moving. So it's going to look like left heel to the left, right, left, right, left. Yeah, again, I won't be twisting that right now because it's really hard on bare feet, but just make sure that you end up in this curtsy position each time you have your hands backwards, forwards, backwards. It should look like this. Cool, so I'm just gonna step, and so all that will be is step my right foot back and step it forward, leaning back, and step it back again. Yeah, and my body is basically gonna be moving in opposition to my feet. Cool, and so with counts, that's gonna be after you 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, after that, 8, and you're just setting up your feet. So just take a step with your right, then your left, and as you do that, you're gonna have your hands in palms facing forward, and they're gonna cross in front of your body on the right foot taking a step, and then uncross when your left foot takes a step, keeping your elbows to your body. Yeah, so that's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and. After that, it's like chesingolai, turning back time. That's probably not how it's pronounced, I apologize. But what's happening there on the chesingolai, turning back time, it's just a wave breakdown with the left hand. So note for this, if you're watching 10, since he is in the center for this part, for some reason he doesn't really do the full wave breakdown. Instead of like literally all of the other members, they have the bent arm, straightening it, and then like bending the hand, like they do the breakdown, but 10 just like keeps his hand bent. So his looks kind of weird, and I like how everyone else does it, and I think theirs is the right way. He must have just like either learned it the wrong way or practiced it the wrong way or something, but so if you're watching everyone else, that's who I'm following for this part, so don't really watch 10 at this section if you watch like a fan cam or the music video. So what's happening here, the wave breakdown, on the 최신고 lie turning back time, you're going to start with your arm bent at your elbow, then you're going to bend your hand so that it's pressed and flexed like this with your palm facing the right side, with your fingers pointed down. Then you're going to straighten your arm by keeping your bicep kind of area, keep that there. All you're going to do is kind of push through with your wrist so that your wrist ends up going out to the left and straightening your hand. And then you're going to bend so that your hand is now facing more your body instead of the right side. So it will have been here, and then you're going to push your wrist so that you have a straight arm. And now you're going to flex up your hand and keeping your arm the same way. And that's just the going out position. So it'll be bent both arms, straighten it, flex the hand, and now you're going to go backwards. You're going to bend the wrist, and then you're going to bend the arms and the wrist like this. So it's just the same position as before. Yeah, and so that's going to be 최신고 lie, turning back. On time is when you do something else, but what our right hand is doing at that time, it's going to be in a pointer position, and it's going to be making circles. And when you do the wave outwards, so on the 최신고 lie, your hand is going to be kind of like, it's going to be hitting towards your left hand. So it's going to be going, if the front of the room is a wall, your hand is going to be rotating clockwise with each change of your hand. So it's going to look like 최신고 lie, and then on turning back time, your hand is now going to switch directions. So if the front of the room is a clock, it's going to be going counterclockwise. So it'll be turning back, and then on time, there you just do the scoop. Yeah, so one more time, the hands are going to look like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 최신고 lie, turning back before they time. Yeah, and so moving on with the hands, just the time. All the time is turning back, moving back time, turning back time, one of those. Turning back time. You're just going to move your hands downwards with the fingers pointing down, and it's like you're going to scoop something up to the right and then serve it up to someone over the right side. So it's going to look like turning back time. Yeah, and you really kind of hit down, so kind of like lifting up your shoulders, then hit down and scoop and present it over to the right. Yeah, before they 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind. Good. So one more time, just the hands, and then I'll show you what the feet are doing because it's a little bit confusing altogether. So one more time, after you 5, 6, 7, 8, 최신고 lie, turning back time. Yeah, and so what the feet are doing is you're just going to be, they're going to be every time your hand are moving, they're going to be ha, 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 basically like that. So what you're doing on the first one, 7, 8, you're going to keep your chest, it's not completely turned, it's slightly kind of like at the angle of the right corner. You're going to be falling with your right foot behind your left. You're just going to basically pick up your feet, but keep your body weight kind of centered in the same place. And you're going to move so that your left foot is in front of your right. And then you're going to jump and pick them up so that they switch, like that. And then they switch again. Switch again. Yeah, you're basically just keeping your body weight in place and trying not to really move your body as much and just kind of switching your feet back and forth so that they hop with the hands and arms together. So it's going to look like after you 7, 8, 최신고 lie, turning back, and then on time, they just open again before you go down. Yeah. So one more time, just with the hands and the feet, it's a little bit hard, and you can slow this down by going into the settings and rewatch this a few times if you need to practice it. Yeah. So one more time, so it'll be 7, 8, 최신고 lie, turning back, time. Good. Then after that is the 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind. Cool. So let's just bring that back to I'll say 7, 8, and 1. We'll go from there to the end of those. Bring it back to the beginning, and then we'll move on, okay? So I'll say 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and chesting, go, lie, turning, back, time. Good. Now let's bring that back all the way to the beginning, up through there, and then we'll move on to the very last part. Cool, say 7, 8, 1. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute, 5, minute, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and chesting, go, lie, turning, back, time. Good. Cool, and so then the last little part of that before you stop, rewind, is I'll touch and go, lie, turning, back, time. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. All they're doing is they're moving formations, but most of them are twisting as they move. So all you really have to do is just twist over your left shoulder. So start turning to the left on the 5, 4, 3, 2, and you can also throw your right arm over to the left, and that'll help you spin. So you can just do turning back, time, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just end up so that your body is facing like the left corner-ish, and that your head is facing forward, and then you can throw your arm for the stop, rewind. Yeah, so basically just turn in whatever direction you need to for your formation change after you turning back, time, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Yeah, and the feet don't really matter how many you do, because again, it's a formation change, so whatever you need to do. Cool, so the ending part. So after you 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind, turn, back, time. So what that is, so after you've turned on the 5, 4, 3, 2, looking at Lucas in the middle, since they do a roll off, I'm just gonna look at Lucas. What he does, so your feet are like this, kind of facing the left corner. You're gonna throw with your right hand. You're gonna throw it at, kind of like at the shoulder level, that plane, and you're just going to throw it out, and then come back, ending up at your left shoulder. So it's gonna be 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, is when you hit with your right hand, and what your hand is basically doing is it's just gonna slowly come down, and then Lucas like brings it up kind of to this lower 45 degree with the palm facing forward, kind of like a, what are you doing? And it's not, doesn't have to be on a specific beat, it's more just like 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind, turn, back, time. Whenever you end up there, it's fine. He's the only one doing it, so it doesn't actually matter. Cool, so what the head is doing, it's a head ISO, and you're hitting while you're doing it. Because basically what you're doing is you're hitting your head to the left, but you're using kind of these muscles to push it without tilting your head. So like when you tilt your head, I feel it more like in these muscles back behind your head, but when I push it to the left, I really feel it down in here. So these muscles are the ones really like pushing it, and there's not really anything up here. When I turn, I feel it up behind my head, and when I push it, it's like in my neck. And all that is you're just trying to move your head without changing, like, it's like you're moving it back and forth, but you're not tilting it like this. And you're kind of moving it along that plane, so like moving your chin along a line. One way that you can maybe try doing this if you don't know, if you can't get the muscles to work, you can go to a wall. I'm trying to think, I don't really have a good wall right here. You could go up to like a wall, put your left shoulder against the wall. Imagine this is a wall so that you can't move your body. And then just take a book or something flat and hard and push it against the side of your head and try and push it to the left without tilting it. So don't let your hand tilt it. Literally just take your hand and try to push it flat to the left. And by having the wall, that'll make it sure that like you don't move your body as much, and it'll also give you kind of something to counteract that movement. And you can try practicing it that way. Try really pushing it and like feeling which muscles are moving, and then maybe try taking the book away and holding that pose. And if you can push it and hold it, then try bringing it back the same way. Push it, hold it, bring it back, and then slowly like push halfway, then push the rest of it without the book. Use the book halfway, rest, and then eventually you can do it by itself. So you can try that if you need to. Try to practice that because you're just gonna be doing head ISO. Cool. So what this head ISO, when you're gonna hit it is after you stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back time, hit. You're going to be kind of hitting, it's kind of down a little bit. It's like to the left and also like a ha, ha, down, down. So instead of just evenly moving it back and forth, it's more of a hit and slowly rebound, hit, slowly rebound, hit, slowly rebound, and it's going to be on the beat. But if you want to do with counts, it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's just on the even beats. Cool. So after that, so after you stop, boom, rewind, turn, hit, back time. There's also roll off with the other people, but Lucas just does all of them. Then it's going to be stop, rewind. What that is, on the stop, you're going to bring your right foot back, bring your hands up, kind of in this goalpost position, with your body facing to the right corner. And you're going to say stop, rewind. On the wind, you're going to hit your hands down and cross them. And as you do that, you're going to kick your left leg up just by the knee and then kind of bring your upper body down. So rewind like that. Yeah, like you're throwing something and crunching your body. So it's going to look like turn, back time, stop, rewind. Good. And then turn, back. They just move positions. Turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is the next move. Yeah. So let's just do that again from the 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind, turn, back time. Yeah, then move on. Cool. So I'll say 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, okay? 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, boom, rewind, turn, hit, back time, stop, rewind, turn, back. Good. After that, on the 5, 4, 3, 2, all you're going to do is you're going to have your body facing the left wall, and then your hands are going to sweep down, and then it's going to come up so that you're making a diagonal with your left hand up. Both of your hands are in fists, and your right arm is just in at your chest. And then you're just going to hop on your right foot, and you're going to have your left foot just picked up with the heel back behind, but your legs are kind of together, and you're just going to hop on your right foot every time they say 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to hop and just turn yourself forward. So that's going to look like stop, rewind, turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, and you could also kind of lead with your head, so your head looks forward first, and your head will stay looking forward as you turn your body around it to 5, 4, 3, 2, and you just keep your arms there and hop. Good. So after that, so after you stop, rewind, turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, boom, rewind, turn, back time. I'm looking at the background dancers. If you want to do what I think Kendery's in the middle, if you want to do whatever the middle's doing, he hits the arms out. It's kind of freestyle. So I'll just show you what the background dancers are moving, and then if you want to add arms, you can. But what they're doing is after 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, on the stop, they end up with their body facing the right wall, and they're going to bend their legs with their head looking forward. Stop, hit, rewind, hit is kind of what the rhythm's going to be, and all that is you're going to bend your legs, slightly lean back, and then you're going to be hitting your left shoulder forward and your right shoulder back as you bring up your right foot. Stop, hit, just leaving your arms dangling at the side. Stop, hit, rewind, so you just take a step with your right, and then now you're going to bring up your left foot and hit your shoulders. Then take another step, turn, bring up your right, hit, back, time, hit. Yeah, so your shoulders the whole time are just going stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit. And the legs are just doing bend up right, bend up left, bend up right, bend up left. So you're just walking backwards, starting with your right foot. Good, so again, all together with the arms and the legs again. So remember, your arms are just down by your side, but your shoulders are moving. It's going to look like, after you 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit. Good. So one more time, let's bring that back to the, we'll say stop, rewind, and then we can join and do all the turn back time up to there, and then I'll teach you the very last little part, because there's only a little bit left. Cool. So I'll say turn back time, stop, rewind. Okay? So turn back time, stop, rewind, turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit. Good. After this, it's going to be stop, rewind, turn, back, time. And that's all it is. So what this last part is, after you stop, rewind, turn, back, time, you're going to take a step with your left, then right, and it's going to be quick, so it'll be left, right, and you're going to kind of push forward onto your right foot, and stop, and when you do that, you're just going to bring your hands up to stop. So it's going to be, and stop, and you're going to stop your body, and then it'll be rewind, and on the rewind, you're just going to take a small step with your right foot, and then you're going to push off of your right foot, sliding onto your left foot backwards as you rewind. And as you rewind, you're going to keep your left hand there, and your right hand is going to come into a pointer position, and then it's going to twirl around, first coming towards your body, and then away. So it's going to look like stop, rewind. Good, and you can just do that once, rewind like that. Not all the members do this, but most of the ones who are in the middle at this point do. So I'm following that. There's like 3 or 4 in the middle that do. I think 10 might not, but 10 also sometimes does some funky choreo. So anyway, good. So after, I'll say stop, boom, rewind, and then we can turn back time, do these, and then I'll show you this arm thing, and then we'll move it, bring it back further. Cool. So I'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit, and stop, rewind. Good. And also as you do this, you can slightly tilt your body to the right as you push back. Also, side note for this part, different members are going forward and backwards. So I think I'm watching Henry at this part, and he does I'm either watching Henry or Kuhn maybe, and their stop, rewind is what they do, but other members like 10, he goes like backwards first and forwards. So some of them start backwards, forwards, other ones go forward, back. So just FYI, depending on who you're watching, that might be slightly different, but it's just a choreography, like a blocking change. Cool, so after that stop, rewind, it'll be turn, back, time, and this is just something that they do to move off to the sides. So it's not a huge move if you don't do it, because it's literally just what they do to get off stage, but all that is you're gonna have your hands touching your shoulders, not all the way, it's just the fingertips, and you're gonna have your elbows up. You're gonna be turning over your right shoulder, so bringing your left leg over, and you're going to hit your left shoulder down when you take a step, then you're gonna bring your right leg back towards the front, and then you're gonna move your right shoulder down. So basically when the foot takes a step, you're gonna be moving that shoulder down towards it. So it's just going to look like turn, boom, back, time. He does like a third one of those. So yeah, so literally all it is keep your fingertips touching your shoulders, and then you're gonna move your left foot, and then your left shoulder down with your left foot, move your right foot, right shoulder down with the right foot, then left foot, left shoulder down with the left foot. Yeah, and that's gonna look like with the stop, rewind, that's going to look like after you turn, back, time, and stop, rewind, turn, back, time. So 7, 8, yeah. Let's bring that back to 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, rewind to the end, and then we'll bring it back a bit further. Cool? So I'll say 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit, and stop, rewind, turn, back, time. Cool, so I'm gonna bring that back to 최신고 lie, turning back time to the end, and then we'll bring it back to the beginning, okay? So I'll say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and, okay? So ready, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 최신고 lie, turning back time, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit, stop, rewind, turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back, time, hit, stop, rewind, turn, back, time. Good. Cool, so let's bring that back to the beginning with counts, and then we'll do that all the way through, okay? So I'll say 7, 8, and then start. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and minute, 5, minute, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stretching go live, turning back time, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, back time, stop, rewind, turn, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, stop, hit, rewind, hit, turn, hit, back time, stop, rewind, turn, back time. And that's all for today's video. If you liked today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. 여러분 오늘 봐주셔서 감사드리고 이 영상을 재밌게 보셨으면 구독, 좋아요하고 댓글을 많이 남겨주세요. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.